Yes, Destiny. You say that the Biden administration has done nothing to meddle with the DOJ. He has literally pardoned his son, who's been convicted of criminal offenses. That is.
Why did you just say bingo? What do you think a pardon is? How is a pardon meddling in the DOJ?
You don't think it's meddling with justice?
Because the DOJ and the judge even said yesterday that this was the most despicable abuse of power. Go listen to what the judge said, who's not a conservative judge, who wrote a scathing rebuke of the Biden administration's abuse of power after there had been a conviction for his son. Go read what the judge wrote, and you might understand.
I'm sorry. Do you think that when does a pardon happen if not after a conviction? What do you think a pardon is for?
Destiny gets into a heated debate on Piers Morgan Uncensored, and it gets wild because Destiny can't wrap his cuckold brain around the idea that Biden's pardoning of Hunter is revolutionary in a bad way, because it dates back to it pardons Hunter for 10 years, which is not the typical pardon. It's very corrupt and very different than what the Democrats claim to be. No one's above the law. Everyone, we all are equal. Yeah, freaking right. And this entire pardoning situation proves just that, and Destiny can't understand that. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll get right into the video.
The Democrats, liberals generally, have gone into a weird kind of collective anaphylactic shock, which has now been massively exacerbated by what Biden's done. Because the truth is they cannot handle the fact that this guy they spent all year calling a fascist, a Nazi, the new Hitler, the biggest bigot in the world, blah, 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 has won literally across the board everything. It sent them all slightly nuts. And people like me who basically are in the middle, I'm a kind of centrist, slightly liberal guy, right? I'm not a Trump dingleberry. I've just warned the liberals for years this was going to happen. And now it's happened. They want to blame me. And I'm like, I did try and tell you.
And that is true. Piers Morgan is definitely not this conservative right-wing guy that the left tries to pretend that he is. I remember over a year and a half ago, I'm not sure exactly when, I got into a Twitter fight with Piers Morgan, because he's very anti-Second Amendment. So I know a lot of people on the left, even Chunky Chunk and Anna Kasparian, by the way, comment Chunky Yogurt for the algorithm, they like to claim that Piers Morgan's clearly so right-wing, and he's not. He is not. And what's funny, too, and ironic, is there's so much of the progressive audience, the people on the left that say now Anna Kasparian and Chunky Yogurt, the expired Chunky Yogurt, if you will, are super right-wing now, just because they kind of agree on some things, some policy issues, mainly populism and being sick of corporations, that now they're all of a sudden these crazy right-wingers. No. I wish they all were, but they're not. They're not. Same thing with Bill Maher. It's like, wow, he supports free speech. Wow, what a right-winger. No, he's just not as insane as the majority of the left.
Right. I mean, if you look at the Trump victory overall, there's, a wide range of why he lost, from woke culture to racism, misogyny. I mean, it runs the gamut. But what's really interesting about this this pardon is what Biden is saying in the pardon versus what Democrats who are supporting Biden and protecting Biden or making excuses for him are two entirely different things. Biden is saying that what Trump has said for years is true, that there is politicization inside the Justice Department. And that is a damning account, because politicization of the Justice Department was completely a partisan issue. Democrats for 4 years said it wasn't happening. Republicans said it was happening. And here's the Democratic president saying, no, it happened, but it happened against my son.
This is what's interesting, because Joe Biden ran on not pardoning his son, Hunter Biden. He promised the American people in his re-election for president, before Kamala or Harris took his throne and then lost the throne. Good, praise God. Anyways, that he would not pardon his son, because there's no two-tier justice system, that the entire idea that the justice system works against certain people and for certain people is a right-wing conspiracy theory. But this proves that it's not, because Joe Biden himself said that Hunter Biden was being wrongfully targeted because he's his son. So he took a play right out of the Trump playbook, and it just exposes the Democrats as the lying hypocrites that they always have been.
I think that the scope, I don't listen, if he would have said, I love my son, it's my only surviving child from my first marriage, I honestly don't know many Americans who would disagree with him.
And I kind of agree with Ryan Girdusky here on that point too. I wasn't shocked that Joe Biden pardoned his son. It's like, obviously he has the power. He should pardon. He's probably going, not he should, but he probably will. He probably will. If your parent was the president and had like the sole authority to get you off of any crimes you've ever done, wouldn't you be kind of annoyed that they didn't? I'm not saying it's correct, but come on, let's be, as I like to say, for Rizzy here. Now let's see what Destiny has to say about this, because he always brings such, I don't know, gay insight.
The problem, not a problem.
I'm just curious. Because I don't know all the time. Do the people who cover politics, are these like actual news people? Like, what is the background here on this show?
What's your point?
When you have people talking about like the Democrats have never said.
Just go look at his laptop. He gave you all the info. Hunter's laptop tells you the story. You don't have to be a journalist to read the story.
Where are the charges? Hey, where are the charges? Ben, where are the charges? They've been investigating Hunter Biden for 4 years. Where are the charges? I thought we were going to get impeachment charges from Jim Jordan. Where are the charges for Hunter Biden?
It's a great question. I can answer that because I actually read
it. Which they looked into Hunter Biden was.
Yeah, sorry that conservatives are way too conservative by nature and they don't viciously attack their political opponents when they have the power to. Sorry. Actually, it kind of sucks. It's like, wow, the left can treat us like crap, but we won't treat the left like crap too. It's not fair.
DOJ made sure that the statute of limitations on the worst crimes that dealt with the tax issues were outside the statute of limitations. So if you go talk to a lawyer, they'll explain what that means to you. But the DOJ slow-played this investigation into Hunter. No, you asked the question. You asked the question. You said, where are the journalists?
You just made
I'm answering the question.
Like FARA violations. You're telling me the FARA violations is him illegally accepting foreign money? I'm going to say it again. First of all, and having money go
he never registered.
Don't talk over each other, please.
I'm going to finish it again. He never registered as a foreign agent, and the statute of limitations that ran out on that for what was going on. He never dealt with the tax issues and didn't have to because we know deliberately that they purposely slow played to make sure that the worst crimes were going, and the DOJ did this. The timeline is clear. They would expire, so they couldn't charge him with those crimes. The reality is the reason why the Biden administration is now having to go back and say who else needs a damn pardon is because there was people abusing their power to make sure that the only two crimes that they charged Hunter Biden with could not be connected to the big guy. The gun charge didn't connect the big guy to any actual crime. And that's a fact. And the tax charges where they did charge him dealt outside of any of the money coming in from the money laundering. So the Department of Justice ran interference and said, we'll make sure we investigate this. Oh, crap. The statute of limitations ran out. Even if we wanted to charge him, we couldn't charge him with the crimes. And that's why the White House is saying, holy crap, who the hell needs another pardon here? It's that simple.
Okay.
And go read the laptop.
Easy question for you then. Easy question for you then, right? So the reason why Mueller was appointed was because an actual obstruction of justice was Donald Trump firing Comey to try to stop the investigation into his.
What a joke. By the way, the Russia investigation found nothing. By the way, the Department of Justice is supposed to be in the same, realm as the executive branch. They work together. Donald Trump's own executive branch, own Department of Justice, was against him and trying to target him and take him down. Yeah, he should have fired him way sooner than he did, to be quite frankly honest with you guys.
And too green to Washington to go after General Flynn to try to get dirt on Donald Trump.
So you have nothing. You're lying.
On stage.
You have nothing. Flynn lied to the FBI.
You have nothing. You have nothing. Wow, Cuck Destiny, what an argument. What an argument. We all saw what you have a lot of in your mouth on X not too long ago. If you guys know, you know. I don't even want to talk about it because it's disgusting.
There is no
guy
equivalent.
That you want to defend
Donald
right now?
Trump's
Are you
meddling
me?
in the DOJ. There is no equivalent to that on the Biden White House, which is why what you just said was a bunch of nonsense.
Then why are they talking about giving pardons out to so many people? Answer me this question.
Hang on.
Answer this question then.
Hang on. Destiny, you say that the Biden administration has done nothing to meddle with the DOJ. He has literally pardoned his son, who's been convicted of criminal offenses. That is.
Why did you just say bingo? What do you think a pardon is? How is a pardon meddling in the DOJ?
You don't think it's meddling with justice?
Because the DOJ and the judge even said yesterday that this was the most despicable abuse of power. Go listen to what the judge said, who's not a conservative judge, who wrote a scathing rebuke of the Biden administration's abuse of power after there had been a conviction for his son. Go read what the judge wrote, and you might understand.
I'm sorry. Do you think that when does a pardon happen if not after a conviction? What do you think a pardon is for? Is every single pardon?
That wasn't my point. My point is destiny.
Please, let me say this. If this is the part where you need to listen to what you're saying. No, listen to what you're saying. You just said that you only give a pardon when someone's been convicted. If that was true, they wouldn't have just given a 10-year absolute pardon to Hunter Biden for a bunch of crimes he committed in case he is actually investigated for the damn crime.
The whole point.
Yeah, the Joe Biden pardoned Hunter Biden for alleged crimes. I want to specify alleged because we don't know that they are proven yet. He has not been convicted of them, but dating over a decade. It's like blanket immunity for over a decade. That is new. That's really never happened before. So that is the clear difference. So I don't know why anyone could fight against this, like destiny. Was it Joe Biden's pee-pee that you were, having down your throat in that video? Or Hunter? I'm very curious now.
The whole point of
it's so funny because a lot of the people on here on my YouTube audience probably have not seen this leaked footage or a leaked photo of Destiny, but go check out my X feed. I'm pretty sure I quote tweeted it. I think I'm at Isabella Moody. What's my X? I don't even know. Great. Okay. My X is at Isabella Moody _. Okay. It's linked down below. You can find it.
Issuing that pardon is to make it so that you guys can't spend the next 4 years playing Hillary's emails with Hunter Biden.
Wrong,
that's the whole point.
Oh, Hillary's emails that she wiped with a cloth, she said. She was trying to be a little quirky there. It's just, I'm going to end this video here, guys, because this is what this exposes. And with the whole Hillary Clinton deleting her emails. Democrats claim to have the moral high ground. No one's above the law. Cops suck, which, by the way, I'm not a cop supporter, so I'm with them on that. But the idea that no one's above the law and it's only Republicans that are crooked and corrupt, heck no. Heck no. This is a novel case of pardoning, of a presidential pardon in American history, and it's crazy. And Hillary Clinton, come on. She literally jokes about wiping her email server clean. She's like, with a cloth? She thought she was so funny. Do you guys remember that moment? I'm sure you guys do. Anyways, if you made it to the end of the video, make sure you comment an orange heart. It helps boost the video in the algorithm. You guys are the best, obviously. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.